My body was made in it was made. I wasn't like born
Okay. How was it made?
by sperm and egg. I was a hybrid.
Okay. Who made you?
Enki.
Okay. So Inky's a part of the Anunnakis?
Yes. I
Okay.
am part him.
Okay. So he used his sperm to make you?
Yes. Me and several others.
Okay. So how did your body construct? Tell me about this process. You said you were made and you were a hybrid. How does that take place?
In a laboratory on Earth.
Where is this laboratory on Earth?
In the Middle East.
Okay.
I don't know the name of the place in the Middle East.
Do you happen to know what year it is?
No.
Okay. So you were made in a laboratory. Tell me about that process. How did they make you?
Well, I just know that it was like Enki commissioned it.
Okay.
It was his DNA with human DNA. I just was born in an incubation tube. Like I see a baby developing in looks like glass.
So you chose to be born this way.
Do you mean prior to incarnating?
Prior to incarnating, did you choose to come down here and become a hybrid with Inky's DNA?
My soul went into that hybrid, yes.
Okay. Very good.
And the hybrids are very beneficial to the planet, all
How
of
are,
us.
how are they beneficial to the planet?
We were um, the link between the Anunnaki and the humans. We were bigger than the humans, but not as big as the Anunnaki in stature.
Okay. All
We
right. So,
also could do things that the humans could learn to do, and they saw us do it, and so it brought out other abilities that were latent for them.
very good. So in that lifetime, I would like you to move forward to the first significant or most, I would say first significant moment in that lifetime after you were born. 1, 2, 3. You're there now. What's happening?
My father loves me so much, Enki. He loves me so much. I make him laugh, and he loves that. I can fly. I can I
How
can fly.
how do you fly?
I don't know. I just can.
So I want you to
I
think about
raise
it.
up.
I want you to feel your bodies. Tell me what happens when you fly.
I feel so good. I feel so free. I love it.
So tell me, how do you generate that flight?
with my siblings. You just have to think about it and you do it.
Okay.
You have to.
What is your purpose of being on this earth at this time?
I'm an experiment. I am for the Anunnaki to watch and learn from, to see what I can do.
Okay.
Because they like Earth women.
Okay, so you're a woman.
I am a woman.
Okay. So let's move forward in that lifetime to another significant moment. When I count to 3, you'll be there. 1, 2, 3. You're there now. Where are you and what are you doing now?
I'm at a dinner.
What's happening at that dinner?
I'm sitting next to Enki, and there's a huge oval table just filled with food and flower essence drinks. They're beautiful. Flowers in them. And this so I'm sitting at a table
Right?
around a table that's just filled with foods. And
Okay.
there are drinks that are flower essences. There's flowers everywhere, even on the food and between the food, the platters. It's massive, and it's mostly on Anunnaki. And this woman walks in. She's magnificent. She's big, and she's strong, and she's got a woman's body with a lioness head.
Who is she?
She's the goddess of water.
Does she have a name?
Tefnut.
Okay.
She walks in, and I know her. I leap up, and I fly. I fly across the table, and I fly into her arms, and I'm hugging her, and I'm stroking the back of her hair, her lion hair. It's like a mane that goes down, even though she's female. And she loves me, and I love her. And even Enki stands up, and he loves her. He stands up to greet her. And she comes and sits by us, and I sit in the middle.
Okay. Right.
She's
Let's
she
move
te-
forward. What happens after this? What
she
is the
tells
purpose?
me
Go ahead. She tells you.
she tells me that we'll go to the water after. We'll swim together.
Okay. All right. So is there something important about that dinner? Something that significant that happens during that dinner other than you having the memory of Tefnut?
I think that it just shows that I'm happy, and I'm so pleased with my life, and I have beautiful people around me that I look up to and learn from. I learn so much from these people. And I seem like, me personally, I feel like I make them happy somehow. I'm a joyful person.
Is that
I'm
your
ha-
purpose? Is that your purpose in that lifetime, is to bring joy?
It's one of them. It's one of them. Mostly, I just happen to turn out that way, but I'm there really for them to observe, to see what can I do. I'm like the first hybrid round of hybrids.
So
What can,
if you were Inky's sperm, were you Tefnut's egg?
no,
Okay. It was a human egg?
yes.
Where did they get that egg?
They took it from a woman.
From an earthbound woman?
Yes.
Okay. Was that a common practice there?
No.
Did they take the eggs from women when they needed without permission or with the human's permission?
And got their permission to do it, but the humans revered the Anunnaki like they were gods, so that of course they would do it.
Okay.
But they
Okay.
did ask.
So let's move forward in this lifetime to the next significant moment, much later in this lifetime. 1, 2, 3. You're there now. Tell me what's happening.
I'm exploring, and I like to go around and fly around and explore, and then I come back and I like to be pampered.
Okay.
Which the humans do the pampering, basically. They like to do it, but they do it. They comb my hair and wash my hair and oil my hair and put makeup on me if I want it. You know, it's like they're there to serve us, but we treat them well.
Very good. Okay, so now I'd like you to move forward in this lifetime to the time where you are dying. Your body is dying. On the count of 3, you will be there. 1, 2, 3. What's happening?
I choose to leave.
Okay.
I don't like get old and decrepit and die. I choose that I'm going to leave and try something else.
Okay.
And I'm pretty old.
So I would like for you, do you have a name in this lifetime?
Yes, it's Naba. Nah. I think it's Naba.
Okay, very good, Naba. So Naba, you've chosen to leave. And so is there anything significant about the way your body dies at that time?
I don't understand your question.
So your body, you choose to leave your body. Is there anything significant about the way that you die, or is it an easy death?
I tell everybody,
You tell everybody you're going to die?
yes.
Okay.
And we have a party.
Okay.
And I drink this stuff that I just fall asleep and I die.
Okay. So you drink some kind of poison?
Yes, but it's more like it puts you to sleep, and it slows your heart down and your functions to the point where they just slowly stop, so you don't feel anything. It's kind of euphoric.
Okay. All right, so let's move forward to the actual death of your body, and you're standing outside of that body. Tell me, now that you have the opportunity to look back, tell me what was the purpose of your life there as this hybrid and what you were able to accomplish?
I was there for both the Anunnaki and the humans because each knew that I was halfway between them, the humans and the Anunnaki.
Okay.
So they both liked me because the Anunnaki, I was like, a human plus, and then the humans liked me because I was like an Anunnaki minus. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I represented both.
Okay.
I wasn't that different from either one. Because the Anunnaki, they were impressive to the humans in many, like pretty much every way. They were huge. They were intelligent. They had technology. They were like gods. But I wasn't nearly as huge as the Anunnaki. I mean, I feel I was about 12 feet tall.
Okay. So as Naba, what was your purpose in coming to this lifetime?
To bridge the gap between the two races because the Anunnaki knew that they were going to leave sometime, and they had to make sure that they didn't do anything negative to the humans. So they were going to do more genetic splicing and so on after my hybrid, my siblings and I was not the only one. There was several of us that were created at the same time.
So your purpose was actually to provide an experiment for the Anunnaki so that they could actually bridge Anunnaki with human DNA.
Yes, and it's against their their planetary rules, from where they came from. They were not allowed to just do whatever they wanted here on Earth. They weren't allowed to disturb, weren't going to make it they were only going to improve the humans, which is what ended up happening. They gave the humans knowledge that they didn't have prior.
So ultimately, they helped the human race.
In that way,
Okay.
they did some other things that wasn't helpful, but that was the end result right there. And the Anunnaki were here for a very long time, and it was their time to leave.
Okay.
Getting ready. Getting ready.
So at the time that you came into this particular lifetime as Naba, they were getting ready to leave.
Not not like you might think. Like it was thousands of years after that they actually left. But
Right.
yes, yes.
Okay. Very good. Okay. So now I would like for your soul to take us to the next lifetime that your soul needs to go to in order to heal in some way, whatever that might be. I will count to 3, and you'll be at that lifetime that your soul has taken you in order to heal. 1, 2, 3. Tell me what you see. Where are you?
I think it's like, I think I have like some weird, not weird, old looking Mongolian outfit on with some gold headdress.
So you're Mongolian there?
I think I'm Mongolian.
Are you male or female?
I can't tell.
Look at your hands. Look at the skin on your arms. Are they soft?
They're covered with gold.
Okay. How old are you there?
I don't feel old. I don't hurt anywhere. I mean, I feel like I'm sitting with my legs bent under my thighs, you know? Like,
Okay. How old do you think you are there? What age do you think you are?
I think I'm about late teens, maybe 18, 19.
Okay. Go ahead and look around you. Tell me what it is that you notice.
Everybody looks just like me.
Are they
Everybody
all,
looks,
they're all sitting the same way?
yes.
Okay. So what is this place that you're in? What is the purpose of this place? Are you in a cave? Are you in a constructed building? An architected building? What does it look like?
I think it's a big open place in a building, like an open area in a building. I think it's some sort of ceremony. I'm not in the ceremony. I think I'm viewing something going on with like a ruler, an emperor, whatever they had.
Okay. Okay, so in this ceremony that you're observing, is there an emperor or an empress?
Yes, it's a male. He's fat.
And are you a part of this extended family, or are you a servant, or are you employed by this emperor?
I think I'm a concubine.
Okay. All right.
So he basically owns me.
Okay.
But there's a lot of us. A lot. Like at least 100. Like there's a lot of us.
All right, let's move forward in that lifetime, and I'd like for you to go to the next significant moment in that lifetime. I will count to 3 and you will be there. 1, 2, 3. What is happening?
He comes into where there's these baths and concubines are bathing him. There's
What,
just so many of us all
what,
around.
what are you doing?
I'm not bathing him. I'm in a different, they're like pools of water with tons of just all gold and columns, and it's extremely lavish and ornate. And he just walks in and everybody runs to him to help him in the water and bathe him. And I'm an onlooker to this. I'm not involved in it. I'm just in there as a concubine.
What is the most difficult aspect of you being a concubine there for this emperor? What is the most difficult part of your life? Do you have a
I
name?
I hear Syrah.
Okay.
Um,
As Sarah,
I love my life. I love it. I love being that. Um, I think that I'm very fortunate, and I guess for the time it was a great life.
okay. All right.
I'm very well taken care of. I'm very well fed. I hardly have to see the guy. I I get to hang out and relax and just look good.
Very good. Okay, let's move forward to the time of your death in this lifetime as Sarah. On the count of three, you'll be there. 1, 2, 3. All right, Sarah, your body is dying now. What are you experiencing as you die?
So you're not allowed to get very old. When you start to look old, they basically have a ceremony and kill you.
Is that how you died?
Yes. So I was basically kind of given the same sort of um, paralytic, you know, concoction, and I knew it. And there again, there was like a get together, and I said goodbye to everybody, and then I just laid down on a bed of flowers, and I took the drink, and I died, and I was okay with it. I had a beautiful life. I liked it.
So now that your lifetime as Sarah is over, looking back on your lifetime as Sarah, what was your purpose? What was the most significant lesson you were to have learned from your life as a concubine and Sarah?
Find joy in your surroundings.
Very good. Do you feel you were able to accomplish that?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Is there anything about that particular lifetime that causes Jennifer to make decisions or to act as Jennifer in her current lifetime?
Well, I mean, I don't want to be a concubine. I guess, the thing that I don't have in this lifetime that I had in that lifetime and the one as the hybrid is the pampering. That's what comes to mind, is that I'm lacking that pampering, that it brings me joy, so much joy in both of those lifetimes. The pampering, the primping, the having somebody um, to do it with also, you know?
So if Jennifer in this life, in this her current lifetime is feeling that this is lacking in her life, Sarah, do you have any particular advice or either as Sarah or as Naba in her previous life? Do either of you have any suggestions or advice for her and how she can feel that feeling of lack of being pampered and secure?
Some of these things that you can do for yourself, and you've had pampering in your life before, and you will again. But for now, It is always good to do what you can do and feel good about that.
Okay, very good. So Jennifer talked a little bit about her lifetime here and possibly certain things that she needs in order for her soul to heal. One of which she feels as if she's lacking patience. Another is that she feels like she's in a holding pattern. And finally, that she feels like things are moving so slow. Do you have, either of you have any advice for her as to why she's going through and experiencing these particular feelings and issues in her life as Jennifer?
This is what sovereignty is all about. And you are where you are for a reason. And when you can learn to find the beauty in that, then you will move forward. And then you will find the beauty in that. And then you will move forward, and so on.
So you're saying that to be patient and to find the joy in her existence as it is in the moment will help her find that sovereignty and help her fill those lacks and those voids?
Yes, more will not be put on her plate until she can savor what's there.
Okay, do you have any suggestions on how she can savor what's there more so in this lifetime? Any examples?
Just what was said, and seeing the beauty in what is there. It may not be the ultimate destination, but the path is the path, and you must enjoy the walk.
Okay, that's very good. That's very beautiful. Thank you for that. Okay, so Sarah, now that your life is over and you are ready to go to the light, is there any healing that you need before you go to that light, Sarah?
I go around and I leave gifts for people before I leave. Little gifts.
What kind of gifts?
My friend, I take this ribbon that she would wear in her hair, and I take it and I put it in front of where she sits, because her ribbon is put in a place where she puts it, and I put it where she sits, so if she sits down she will look right at it, and she sits down and she knows that it's me. I leave little gifts for people to let them know that I'm good. I made it. I left my body. I'm not stuck there, which is a belief.
Good. So you made it to the light.
I made it to the light. But before I went to the light, I did this, and not just a few people. And I feel like I went to the light with flowers. I have flowers in my hand.
That's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to ask finally if there are any other lifetimes that Jennifer's soul needs to go to in order to help her heal, or are we done at this time?
think we're done.
Very
She,
good.
she she needs to do what she needs to enjoy the walk.
Very good. Okay, so I'm going to count to 5. And when I get to 5, you will be feeling refreshed and rested and wonderful all over. 1, 2, getting more and more awake. 3, feeling refreshed. 4, feeling wonderful all over. And 5, you are awake now. Wow. You are so much fun to have a session with.
My mind jumps around, I feel.
So, do you remember everything from you went? I said, is there something that Sarah was your name, Sarah, and your life is Naba, that the two of you could give to Jennifer in terms of advice from how they had lived in your lifetime today? And you said, they said that you just need to understand that you can find all of those ways of pampering yourself on your own, that you can do that yourself. You don't need other people or a life circumstance in order to pamper you that way. And that really it was all about sovereignty, that what's important in life is that you need to learn to find the beauty in things as they are, and to really find the beauty in the moment.
I think you did a great job, Julianne.
Well, thank you.